Hi, this is Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com and the Remarkable Stampers. Today I want to share with you this new Love More digital kit from Stampin' Up. In addition to individual downloads that Stampin' Up makes available every single Tuesday, from time to time we receive these amazing kits that are available as downloads as well. And what's nice about the kit is it includes a lot of coordinated pieces so that you have a very cohesive look in your finished project. The kits range from scrapbook pages to cards to full ensembles for events such as this Love More ensemble. One of the bonuses of Stampin' Up's digital kits is that the elements aren't locked down. Sometimes when you purchase a digital page or a digital kit, the elements can't be manipulated and the elements aren't available for future projects down the road. With Stampin' Up's projects, that's not the case. For example, here in this Love More ensemble, it includes a 173 stamp brush set. So that's 173 stamp brushes that you'll have available for additional projects that you might want to create with this for this ensemble, for projects that have nothing to do with this ensemble, and you'll have these forever and ever with your digital program. This digital kit is a very extensive kit. It includes a 24-page photo book that can serve as a guest book, or it can be a memory album of the event. And with My Digital Studio, you're able to take your photo books and turn them into a multimedia presentation, PowerPoint, video, and then you're able to gift the guests of honor with this coordinating photo book that is an exact replica of the multimedia event that they just watched. You have 6-page decor designer template. It's the little elements that you would want to put on banners, elements that you could use for gift tags, party favor tags, elements that you could use in the center of rosettes and things like that. This ensemble has table numbers so that you can use for identifying who should sit where. It also has an assortment of cards and postcards so that you can create invitations, thank you notes, save the date cards, reminders, all those kinds of things. And while it is shown as a wedding ensemble, this can most definitely be used for showers. It can be used for babies. It can be used for milestone anniversaries or any wedding anniversary. Graduation will be here in a few months, and it would be great for graduations as well. So lots of possibilities with this ensemble kit. In addition, when you add in the fact that you can use other Stampin' Up downloads with it, and you can customize the colors with it, creating a graduation ensemble that matches the school colors, turning it gold or silver for milestone anniversaries, and again, matching to the wedding colors of your choice, the possibilities are going to be endless. So let's go ahead and let's look at this within the My Digital Studio program so that you can see some of the manipulations, you can see where to find it, and how digital kits work for us. So let's open up My Digital Studio, and because it's a digital kit or designer kit, you're going to want to look under Designer Templates when you open up your new projects. And so you're going to click on that, and then you're going to go looking for it. I usually remember it more by the name than the size, so a lot of times I have to click on every size until I find it. But everything is filed alphabetically, so let's just go ahead and look for Love More. And we're going to go ahead and open up this guest book. We'll hit Next, 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 Love More Book A, Finish, and it's going to create it for me. And then you will see all of the pages. First, one of the easiest and quickest manipulations is that you don't have to use all of the pages. You can simply right-click and delete that page, and you'll have one less page in your book. Okay? Some of the other things to be aware of is take the bleed area off just for better viewability so we're not distracted by the gray lines around it. One of the first things is I said that the elements that are part of our designer kits are available to use elsewhere on other projects and things like that. And the place that you will go looking for them is that under every one of our resources, our embellishments, our stamps, our punches, and our papers, you will find a category called Designer Kits. When you purchase product digital downloads from Stampin' Up and you load them into My Digital Studio, they are automatically filed into the categories where they belong. If you had purchased a kit that had embellishments available for use, such as ribbon or buttons or brads, they would have been filed under Designer Kits, Love More, and in the embellishment section. Okay? In our stamp section, because we know that there's 173 stamps, we would go ahead and we would look under our designer kits, and we're going to look under Love More, and you can open it, and now you're going to see the numbers, the alphabets, the months, the box template, some of the beautiful quotes and flourishes and things that are available as part of those 173. And then if designer papers were another element that were available, you would go up here under your designer papers and you would click on designer kits and you would look for Love More and you would find the papers there. In this case, it is just the stamps that are available for you, as well as you'll have the different templates and things like that. So let's look at some of the options that you have for changing your colors and customizing. Let's start first here with the background paper that is part of this. And let's browse this paper in cardstock, and let's just open up our cardstock. And you can simply just change that brown to whatever color you want it to be. Maybe it's not going to be a guest book, so I'm going to take that off of there, and I can come up here in a text, and I can add text, and I can put Jan's graduation 2013. Okay, and there'll be a graduation book. Of course, I'll use a prettier font and make it bigger or something like that. So I can do that. I can take these quotes and things that are over here, and I can, let's just change this color. I can totally change the color of them. Let's make this a dark navy. Or I have the option to color it, so I can go ahead and color just part of them because they're a stamp, so maybe I just want to color, and I'm working on my talisman, so I can just change the color of certain pieces of the elements that I want to make them something different. So I can go ahead and just come in here and color them and make them multiple colors if I want to, just like that. Maybe I don't want love on the side. Maybe I want it to say something else. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to look in my stamps and I'm going to have about the sunshine. Or I want to bring in the I do so I can use that as a sticker or whatever. Or maybe I just want one in here, but I want it to be, let's delete that, but maybe I want this to be bigger on the entire cover. So I can go ahead and I can adjust the size as well. So you can manipulate colors, you can manipulate the size, and let's take that off of there. Same thing here, I can turn it. Okay, let's undo that. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And let's get rid of our text box. Let's grab that and we're going to bring it to the front. It's hard to see because it's tone on tone over here, so let's change the color of that. And let's just make it pink. I know it's kind of a hideous thing, but we're just going to go ahead and do pink. And then you have the ability to change the opacity, how sheer it is. So you can create a watermark effect with the images as you want. And then let's delete that. The other option that you have, and I'm just grabbing any old stamp, I'm not doing anything to look pretty, I'm just trying to show you, is that you have the ability to go into any other stamped images that you have and bring those in. Maybe you like this guest book template, but you want flowers and you're going to make it into a photo album for somebody who loves gardening or something like that. And then one other option, let's bring one of our other images back in. Let's come back in under Love More, and let's just bring this in. Let's get rid of this, and let's bring in one of these beautiful quotes again. Or actually, we'll just bring in our flourishes for right now. So we're just going to bring this, and let's just make it big just so for the, again, viewability, you can see it. And now I've got that there. Maybe when I look at the color palette that is here in the Stampin' Up! Color families, I'm going, well, you know, I really kind of like that brown, but that's not quite the brown of the dresses or quite the brown I had in mind. Or, you know, I really love this green, but again, it's not quite the green, and the same with the blue or something like that. What you're going to be able to do is if you have a picture of the dress, you have a picture of the flowers, or if you have a scanner, you can scan in a swatch of the fabric. You can scan in the actual program or whatever it is that has the color on it that you want to use. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that image and you're going to just carry it over to your work surface for a minute. It's not going to stay there. We just need it there so that we can go ahead. I'm clicking back on my stamp image. We can match color. I'm going to be able now to touch on this dress, find the shading of the dress that's the color that I want, click OK, and now this is a custom color tied to the dress that I want. Maybe I have some other kind of fun wedding images that I found that I want to match. Here's a really pretty navy and orange color combination. And again, I really want to match that blue. So I'm going to go ahead, oops, sorry about that, wrong button, match color. And again, I'm just going to take my pointer and hover over till I find the color that I want. You can see the crosshairs up there on the right. I'm going to click on it. You'll see it show up down here. I'll click OK. And now it's that custom color. And these images here, then we simply get rid of. So you're going to be able to color match any color in the world, okay? And then the only other thing that will affect it is the printer that you use, trying to get them to print as close as possible. And then some other things that are available for you in terms of customization and manipulation is that up here under Insert, you're going to be able to bring in other template pages. You're going to bring in images or things from other projects that you've been working on. This can be a time saver for you. And then in addition, you're going to be able to share your projects as JPEGs, PDFs, or PNGs, which means that maybe you want to create a custom coffee mug for those coming to your ladies' luncheon with the images that you saw here. Well, you can save that JPEG and then upload that JPEG to a company that does custom personalization with photos. Maybe there is another banner or something else that you want created, so you can save that JPEG image and then upload it to a service like Vistaprint and have a custom banner made to announce the graduation or the shower, or for the little banner for the ring bearer and the little flower girl to hold between them as they walk down the aisle. There's just, again, lots of possibilities when you're working with kits. And more importantly, when you're working with My Digital Studio. When you marry My Digital Studio with designer kits and all of the other elements that become available to you as downloads, you begin to open up a world of endless possibilities to you. So in closing, I'd like to extend my services to you. For those that are planning special occasions, weddings, anniversaries, shower, party decor, graduations, I do offer what I call my I do, you do, or we do services. I do, where I work with you to design invitations and things like that, and then I'm the person that makes them. You do, where I help you, again, design and come up with the ideas. You order the product through me, and then you and your family simply work to create them on your time and in a way that works best for you. Or we do. You bring your family members, your bridesmaids, your helpers to my craft studio, or I come to you, and then together with my experience and my tools, we do them together, and I take photos of the fun day, and you have that as a little bit of a memory event. So I'd like to extend my I do, you do, or we do services to you for any upcoming special events that you have. So thank you for taking a moment to listen to this video on this Love More ensemble, but more importantly on this, the world of possibilities with Stampin' Up's digital kits. Have a great day. Thank you, and God bless.